Another key thing, if I can share with you as well, and it
Mm,
really does depend on your child. And our listeners, they are the experts on their children. I'm not
mm,
saying this is how I do it, so this is how it should be done. I think it's about having those outside of the box thinkings and taking ideas and strategies that other people use from that therapeutic parenting background and seeing what works for your child and what doesn't. But I start my bedtime routine about 5 o'clock, which may be like, oh my God, that's like the middle of the afternoon for some people. But my children, they have a shower, they have electronics time, we have dinner. Then after dinner, they go and brush their teeth, and then they have just sitting and watching the television. Now,
mhm.
this works for me rather than having that communal sitting down together watching the television and then getting up to do showers or brushing teeth. That
Sure, that makes sense.
activity, when we've gone from being really calm and relaxed, it wakes us back up again. And so
Mm,
what we're actually doing is we're then trying to get a child who's been stimulated by activity of brushing teeth, having a shower, doing whatever, to then go, right, now you got to go and lie in bed and you need to close your eyes and you need to go to sleep within the next 20 minutes. Go. Realistically, that's not going to happen. So that's why I do things slightly differently. My children are 12, and it's a new thing actually that I've just recently started doing for some reason. I always used to do bedtime reading with my children when
mhm,
they were younger. I would
mm,
read to them. When they couldn't read, I would read to them, and then
of
we'd
course.
have the same book would be the last book I would read to them. This is another top tip. Uh,
Mm,
and then when they woke in the night with a nightmare, I would go in, I would soothe them, or they would come to me, we would soothe, they would be regulated, go back to bed. And then I would read the same last book again to them because it triggers in their brain that that's time to settle and relax and go to sleep. So it's not
mm,
overstimulating them. Um,
interesting.
but with my children now, I again, if you're under the age of 40, it will not mean anything to you. But I've just bought the book of the Princess Bride, which was a film in the 80s. It's very funny. And I've just been reading the book to my children. So at 7:30, TV time is over. We go upstairs. We sit on my bed. I sit in the middle. I've got one child either side, and I read to them for half an hour. And then they go to their rooms and they read to themselves. And then we go in and we turn their lights off and
Mm.
spray lavender spray and
Lavender, yeah.
on and open windows and put blackout blinds down and do all that jazz. But for me, I've seen a difference with spending that connecting time together. I'm not saying you should go and read a book to your children or that you need to read The Princess Bride. But what I'm saying is having that non-screen based, non-technology time together
Mhm,
really connects. And it's kind of solidified that fact that I'm there. They are going to bed, but they're okay because they're safe and I'm here and everything's going to be okay. So it's that subliminal message that I'm
mm.
sending just by doing a little activity. Does that make sense?
It really does. It sounds brilliant, actually. Yeah, I really like it. I was just thinking as well about whether you've had to kind of back that up with anything, Mandy. Do you then have to, for anybody who's struggled, whether it's your current children or children that you've parented in the past, have you had to do I'll come back and check on you in 5 minutes so that they know you're still there, that you know you've still got their back?
Yeah.
Have you done things like transitional objects where maybe they've slept with your t-shirt or cardi or a teddy that you've loaded up with kisses and cuddles?
Yeah.
Yeah, all
Um,
of those things. Yeah.
all of those things.